Okay, let's face it. Being a mom has its challenges, and then you add being an artist or whatever else that you do. Maybe you garden, maybe you really enjoy working out, you are a writer, anything like that. Adding in your hobbies essentially can be a challenge as well. So I wanted to share a few tips that I have on how I manage it all. I currently have a 6-month-old, so I'm definitely still learning and every day is different. But this is what's been working for me and things that I keep in mind. We have done 7 art markets this year, 7 or 8. I think we just hit 8. I've had a few paintings in galleries and updated some of the local shops that have my artwork in it, as well as started a print shop of my art, and I'm still creating original work as well as commissions. So I do have a lot on my plate, and that's why I think I have some really good tips that I would love to share with you. So let's head on off to Target and I will start sharing some of these tips.
Hi, good morning. How can I help you?
Hi, can I have a large iced coffee with caramel, cream, and sugar?
A large iced coffee, caramel cream, and sugar. Was there anything else today for you?
That'll be it.
Come on down. Thank you. It's going to be $3.79.
Thank you. You obviously can't go to Target without getting a coffee. We just went to Dunkin'. I love this Dunkin' over here. They always, like, the coffee's just spot on every time. And the service today was like super quick. And there was a line and you just buzzed right on through it. But we just got to Target. I'm gonna get the stroller out and get the baby out. So I figured I would share my first tip, and that is, I think the biggest tip that I have is to give yourself grace. You're gonna have a to-do list, you're gonna have a million things that you want to get done, and sometimes your baby or your children just have other plans. I hope you can see me. The lighting's not great today. There we are. So just allowing yourself to have a little grace and know that if not everything you wanted to accomplish that day gets done, there's tomorrow, and at the end of the day, I know at least for me, my son comes first. So if he's having a bad day and just needs to cuddle and we watch Curious George all day, then it is what it is, and I cherish those moments with him rather than running around trying to get things done with him being in a bad mood. So that is my first little tip. Okay, so we just got back out into the car. I definitely thought I would be able to film in there, but I look bald. There we go. But they were restocking all their shelves and the music was just way too loud, so I got a few clips of inside the store, but that was about it. So I'll do a little haul for you when we get home, but on the way, I wanted to share my second tip of getting things done. I think this tip applies to any mom, and that is to find a way to include your children in your hobbies. So that was a way that I was able to paint and get a lot of things done. I would like baby wear with the little carrier, or I have his play mat in the studio so he can roll around, he can play and be content while I'm watching him, but also able to get things done. And while we're not having that like one-on-one time, we're still hanging out with each other, like we're still in the presence of each other, we're still talking back and forth. I mean, as much as a 6-month-old will talk. So we're still having that time together, but we're also like entertaining ourselves as a way. And I think that starting this so young with him, I'm hoping that when he gets to be a little bit older, then he knows how to entertain himself. He doesn't like rely on a TV or anything like that. He doesn't have to have a game in his hand. Like, he can learn to play with toys and not feel bored by himself. So we're starting young with that, but that has been something that has helped a whole lot. I figured I'd share my next little tip or thing that's really helped me, I wouldn't say balance it all, but juggle it all. And that is what I like to call nap time tidies. So I like to get like the house related things done as early in the day as possible. They're not my favorite thing to do, so if I can just get them done first thing, then I have time to do what I want and what we want to do later on in the day. So I start out either first thing when I get up, I vacuum our back room, which is where the baby is a lot of the time. And then once he gets up, then we have a spot to hang out. He has his breakfast, and he's usually up for about 2 hours, and then he goes down for that first nap. And in that first nap, I try to get dishes done. If the yard needs anything done, I try to do that. Jake usually mows, but if he's been super busy, then I try to just get that done for him. Lady, where's your ball? Where's your ball? If laundry needs done, I try to get that folded and put away. And then I work on like sweeping the rest of the house. Sometimes I'll organize a little area. But I try to get that all done within that first nap. And then once he gets back up, then since I am doing something where I can bring him into the studio, he can either play on the floor for a little bit, or we'll go for a walk and then we'll go into the studio. So it just kind of depends on him and his mood. If he's in a more clingy mood, then I can strap him on to help get some things done. But like I said, I usually save the fun stuff for after I get the things I don't really enjoy done. Is to set your goals and to utilize your to-do list. So I like to set goals that I for sure can control. Like, I don't like setting goals like I want to make $100 this month from selling prints. That's not something that is like fully in my control. I would rather set a goal of I want to create 4 new prints for the shop, and then have my to-do list and have a timeline that I want to reach that goal, and then be able to then break down my goal into a to-do list so that every day I'm working on a little bit of something to get to that bigger goal. I don't really like setting goals for the whole year. I would rather set like 6 months goals and then break it down either into 3 months or monthly, just to help keep me on track to reach those bigger goals at the end of the year. So if I want to create 12 paintings for the year, then I know that every month I have a goal of completing a painting for that time period. So then I can allot myself time daily and weekly to work on that. And then when the end of the year comes, I don't feel as rushed or pressured to try to accomplish those goals at the last second. So that is another big one, the to-do list. Also with to-do list, I like to not overwhelm myself with a bunch of things. So I have anywhere from like 2 to 4 things that I really need to get done that day. And then I just have a running list of extra things that need done like that week. And then if there is like a deadline for those things, then on that specific day I could have that be my like 2 to 4 goals for that day, if I didn't get them done extra during the week. So just doing that allows me to not feel as stressed and overwhelmed. Yes, I have a large like running to-do list, but daily I'm not like stressing out like I have to get this done, this done, this done. I just have my few things that I'm like, okay, this has to be done today. If dishes don't get washed during that first nap time, then they don't get washed. We'll wash them later tonight. You know, so it goes back to that very first tip that I shared, and that is giving yourself grace. Not every day is going to look the same. And I think that was one thing that was a challenge for me in the beginning, and like it still is a challenge. I mean, we're just 6 months in, and it's like one day he's just rolling over, and then the next he's rolling over and over and over and over, and he's all over the room. So my routine kind of changes not every day, but it goes with his flow and how he's feeling and how he's doing, rather than my own timeline. So learning to give myself grace has been a challenge, but something that makes me feel less overwhelmed. So I did end up grabbing kind of a mix of things. There's some things that are for me, and then some things that are for the baby. Let me get you set up here. Okay, so we left with 2 bags. I don't think that was too bad. The thing that I'm most excited about is a new planner. I've just kind of been writing on a post-it note things that I needed to do, and then we have a dry erase board in the kitchen that I can look at for like different times that we have appointments and whatnot. But overall, I've just been feeling a little bit frazzled. So got a calendar. It's small enough that it will fit in my bag, but also it has enough room on the pages that I'll be able to write everything in. So definitely excited about this. I'll leave all this stuff linked down below just in case you are interested. So my things, so I needed a few just basic shirts. Why is she barking? Somebody's just walking by. Anyway, I just got some basic t-shirts. I felt like I was, one, just wearing just graphic tees all the time. And I wanted something not dressy, but I feel like these just look a little bit more put together rather than a graphic tee. Especially one that's Halloween and it's July. So I got a pink and then a green. So definitely excited about these as well. It's such an adult thing to be excited about t-shirts. But then for the baby, they had some socks on clearance, which these are 12 to 24 months. But honestly, I like pushed it up to the bottom of his foot and they kind of look like they would fit now. But they might be a little bit baggy. But he doesn't have any 12-month socks since they were on sale. I figured we'd go ahead and grab them. But they're like the taller, not crew neck, I don't know what these are called. Oh, they are crew socks. And then they have the little grippies here on the bottom. So once he's 12 months old, he'll probably be starting to walk. And we have a lot of tile in the house, so the non-slippies will come in handy. Not so fun things. We needed a new diaper pail, set of trash bags. I also got him 2 plates. These are just like the 50-cent kids plates. They don't suction. So I'm a little bit worried about that because I think we're going to get into that throwing stage here soon. But at least he'll start being able to get used to using a plate. And like I said, they're 50 cents. So I'm not going to be upset if something happens to them. I did get 3 bowls and they do have the suction on the bottom. So I'm excited to give these a try. We'll see if the suction is worth it or not. I don't know. We're new to the food game. So we got that, and then we also got a sippy cup. So he has started to drink like juice and a little bit of water. So I wanted, and we've just been putting that in the bottle. So I wanted to switch over to a sippy cup. Which I can't believe he's already like at the stage. But I thought this was cute. It has the little handles. And it's not very big. It looks like it would be like super soft, but it's like hard. So not flimsy. And it also looks like the hole up here isn't like crazy big, so hopefully that helps with not making a mess. But we'll see. Messes happen, it's okay. I think we should put one of my stickers on here. We'll see. We'll find one. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the little haul. I hope you found some of these tips helpful. Thank you for spending a Saturday morning with us. I would love to know if you have any tips to share. Please leave them down in the comments. And I am also including this into our Mother Artist Diary series. So I wanted to share my high for the week and my low for the week. So my high would just be that Both markets this week went really well. We had more foot traffic at both of them than I expected, and I also sold several prints and stickers, so that was exciting. And also, Bub is starting to get on like all fours. We're not going anywhere. We kind of just do the whole like rocking back and forth, but he's getting up there, so that's exciting. He's starting to, like, if you sit him down, he can stay balanced for a few minutes now, so that's exciting. It's just fun to see like his little personality start to come out. And my low for the week would just be that it's that time of the month. So my mood has just been, we've just had a really busy week as well. We had a market on Saturday, a market on Thursday, 3 doctor's appointments this week. So it's just been busy, but the doctor's appointments went well. They were all 3 for Bub. We should be graduating at physical therapy soon, which we're going to be really sad about because our physical therapist is amazing. Jace just loves her. We go in, he's all smiley. He loves she just does great. He stretches really great for her too. He like fights us on it, but with her, he's just like, whatever. So that's great. We need to put a little thank you basket together for her, so if you have any suggestions on what we should give her, please leave them down below. And that is it for today's video. I'm done rambling. Again, leave your highs and lows down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Also, if you're still here, I would love if you would subscribe, because I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers. That would be so cool. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and now I will see you in the next one. Bye!